guys, welcome back to Shaman's Kitchen. A pleasant good night to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. It is Friday and everybody's happy for Friday. Tonight I'm going to be sharing a quick oven cooked chicken, some sweet potatoes, and a delicious kale and barley side dish sauteed with garlic and some very nice flavor. So if you guys want to see how I'm making this, come on down and let's get started. First, we're going to start preparing our chicken to put in the oven. I'm going to be adding some black pepper to the chicken. And we're going to make a nice dry rub for the chicken. It's Friday night. We want to make things simple, quick, and delicious. And then now we're going to add our dry ingredients. I have some paprika, some pink Himalayan salt, some ginger powder. I have some garlic powder, onion powder, and some dried rosemary. Beautiful combination. I'm gonna add some coconut oil and make it to a nice paste. Here is my beautiful spices combined with my coconut oil. I'm gonna add it on the chicken, and this will give us a beautiful color from that paprika and very nice flavor from all the other spices. So we're gonna mix this in now. So the chicken is seasoned. I had some fresh oregano blended up and I added to the chicken. So we're gonna get a very nice flavor on the chicken, fresh oregano and all the dried seasoning. I'm going to put this into the oven and I'll start working with the next side dish. So I just peeled a nice big sweet potato. I'm going to cut these up into some nice slices and I'll flavor them up a little and put them in the oven to cook. And we will use the potato as a beautiful side dish with the chicken tonight. Now that our potato is thinly sliced like that, I'm gonna start adding some flavors. I'm adding some cinnamon to the potatoes. I'm gonna be adding some brown sugar, just to give it that nice caramel taste when they're finished. And I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. And we're gonna mix all this up. I'm gonna go in with my hands because that's the only way I can get it done properly. After finished seasoning the potatoes, this is how they look. I line my baking dish with parchment paper so they don't stick after they finish. You can always flip them as you're cooking. I'm gonna put them into the oven, and once they're nice and soft, I'm gonna take them out and they'll be ready and delicious. So I'm trying to use up the rest of the kale I have in the garden. Tonight I'm gonna make a beautiful sauteed kale and barley. This is cold weather season, and barley and kale is such a nutritious dish. So we're gonna incorporate this with our dinner tonight. After washing the kale, I'm just cutting them off the main stem, and just like that. The main stem is a little bit harder, so we're not using that. I'm just gonna put them together and I'll make very fine pieces with the kale to make it easy to saute it and to get a lot of flavor to it. I'm gonna continue to do the rest. I have all this, and I will show you what a beautiful sauteed kale I'm making tonight. So I'm gonna flip the chicken now so they can cook on both sides equally, and it smells so nice with that rosemary and the oregano. And then I'll put them back into the oven to cook until all the liquid at the bottom of the pan is fully evaporated. So in the pan, I have 1 red onion cooking in some coconut oil. I'm preparing this for the kale. I'm going to be grating 2 cloves of garlic into the mixture. I'm going to mix that in. Let the onion and the garlic infuse in the oil. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I'm going to leave all the measurements in the description below. And I'm going to add my kale to the pan. I'm going to carefully mix in the kale in the ingredients until it's willed down a little. I'm going to be adding some black pepper to the kale. So let me do that now. I'm going to mix, and it's wilting down nicely, and that's going to soften a little and easy to eat. So now let's add a little sprinkle of pepper flakes. We want to give this some nice flavor. A little pinch of chili flakes goes a long way. I'm gonna add my barley now. I have some barley that I soaked overnight. I boil it until it was nice and soft, and we're gonna add it to the kale. The kale is looking beautiful at the moment. So here is my barley. I soaked overnight and boil it and strain it out, and now I'm gonna add it to our kale. So this you can have as a meal for all my vegetarian friends. This barley and kale is a really healthy and delicious filling meal to have on its own, just like this. And it's really nutritious for us. So I'm gonna mix all this in, and right at the end, it's gonna be done soon. I'm gonna sprinkle some olive oil on top, and then dinner is ready. So here is our potato, and I just want to show how nice and soft and cooked, very nice and moist. It's not too dry. With the sugar, it's gonna have this nice brown color. So that is our side dish. I'm just putting it here to show what Friday night dinner is. Cooking them on the parchment paper. When you're ready to take it out, it won't stick to the bottom. So chicken is looking good. So I'm gonna dish out my beautiful kale and barley. It's really hot, but it's a delicious and hearty side dish that can be eaten just as it is. So here is our Friday night dinner. Delicious sweet potato cooked in the oven, some nice juicy oven roast chicken, and beautiful sauteed kale and barley. Before I plate up, I have a success story to share with our very own sister Donna, who tried one of my egg breakfast and she was very happy with the results. So right after this, I'm gonna show her pictures of her success story. And all are invited tonight for our chicken, sweet potato, barley, and kale dinner. So here it is, and before I do my taste test, I just want to shout out a happy birthday greetings going out to our friend Sherry Ann's husband, who celebrated his birthday yesterday. Selwyn, happy birthday from your brother Riza, and from myself and all the YouTube family. We would like to wish you a happy birthday. So now I'm gonna dive in, and first of all I'm gonna go in for my kale and barley. If you guys never had kale and barley before, it is an amazing, delicious, hearty, healthy dish. So cheers, and it's very good for our vegetarian friends as well. It is amazing, full with flavor. I can get that hint of the pepper flake and the garlic. Just a beautiful pair together. So when you don't feel like eating rice, barley and kale is another substitute. I'm gonna dive in for the sweet potato, and it's cooked perfectly nice and soft. So sweet. It complements this dish so well because we have orange and green, and now we have our chicken, and the chicken is cooked nice and soft. I didn't even have to put pressure. That's how nice and soft it was done. So much flavor going on right there. The hint of paprika is very sharp, and it's beautifully done. Chicken is soft, moist, and delicious. Everything on my plate is just delicious. So this is our Friday night dinner. Amazing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe. I love you guys. Bye for now.